Hello, and welcome to the May 2023 Pickens County Healthy Rivers Project Update. We are working on river health in every corner of the watershed, so how about we start in the middle? The Fisherman's Park Boat Ramp and Boardwalk project in Basalt is wrapping up. The boat ramp is complete, and we are working through the final punch list for the boardwalk. Stay tuned for the official opening of both, and please be mindful of the rising water levels this spring. Our rivers are predicted to run unusually high and fast due to near-record snowpack. This may temporarily affect access to both the Fisherman's Park Boardwalk and the Roaring Fork Whitewater Park just downstream in Basalt. As part of routine maintenance, we completed some minor tweaks to the Whitewater Park wave structures last fall. Our goal was to make the waves a little more playful while maintaining the ability for downriver boaters to sneak past. If in doubt, get out and scout. And keep an eye out for your favorite water levels to surf at the park and support the in-stream water right it protects. Or as we like to say, paddle with purpose. Paddle with Purpose is an ongoing outreach campaign intended to help river users understand and appreciate the critical role responsible recreation plays in the ongoing stewardship of our rivers. The ability to access and enjoy our rivers is a big part of why people care so much about them. Paddle with Purpose strives to acknowledge that role while highlighting opportunities for people to recreate in ways that benefit river health. Did you know one of those ways is by visiting the Roaring Fork Whitewater Park, where simply by using the park, you help prove Pickens County's recreational in-channel diversion, or RISD water right, is providing beneficial use, thus protecting a huge volume of the upper Roaring Fork's flows from future development. We continue to work towards improving the pedestrian experience at the Whitewater Park. Plans for Streamside improvements are currently being revised. We anticipate they will include a regrading of the river right stream bank adjacent to the waves in order to accommodate several new enhancements. These include an additional walking path above the typical high water line, improved waveside seating, a bathroom, a changing room, and improved emergency access. Construction timing is yet to be determined, but we hope to complete some of these improvements in 2023. Basalt is not the only place where big river improvements are in the works. We're partnering with the town of Carbondale to restore an overwide and degraded stretch of the Crystal River just downstream from the Carbondale Fish Hatchery. In addition to in-stream improvements, the project will replace several large areas of invasive vegetation with native riparian species. An outdoor classroom and ADA-compliant pedestrian access will be added to the adjacent riverfront park. The project will also improve the function of the town's Weaver Ditch headgate while reducing its in-stream maintenance requirements. These are big wins for river health, the children of the 5 Carbondale schools within walking distance of the park, and all the critters that rely on the river. The project will break ground later this summer. Just a few miles downstream, we've been approached by Colorado Parks and Wildlife about collaborating to make major improvements to the very popular boat launch at Sam Caudill State Wildlife Area near Iron Bridge. Enhancements could potentially include an expansion of streamside eddy access, improvements to the boat ramp, creation of a dedicated loading-unloading zone, and improvements to the roadside parking. We are in the exploratory phase of this potential project. We're also exploring river health collaborations of the wildlife kind. Healthy Rivers, alongside several other organizations, have been meeting to discuss possible approaches to benefiting native species like cutthroat trout and beaver. In fact, Healthy Rivers is funding 2 Forest Service seasonal workers to conduct a boots-on-the-ground inventory of where beavers are currently thriving, while also identifying areas that may have similar suitable beaver habitat, yet no active beaver population. The study will occur 100% on public national forest land, not private land. This inventory is an exciting and prerequisite step for exploring the potential of any future beaver-related projects on national forest land. The beaver inventory is slated to kick off this summer. Interest in beavers has clearly hit a fever pitch within our local environmental community. Healthy Rivers is doing our part to educate the broader populace as to why we should not only care about these furry little heroes of river health, but also seek coexistence with more of them. We are communicating these ideas through a number of different illustrated characters, each highlighting one unique benefit that beavers bring to our rivers and communities. We call it our Bring Back Beavers campaign. But Lizzo puts it best. It's also time to expand the local conversation about the actions each of us, as individuals, communities, and organizations, can take to prioritize and support river health over consumptive river use. In 2023, we will be increasingly utilizing local TV and radio platforms to share Healthy Rivers project updates and discuss a wide array of topics ranging from water conservation and water education to river health advocacy. Which reminds us of the biggest local river health protection effort of our time, the campaign to permanently protect the Crystal River. A public stakeholder process supported by the Wild and Scenic Feasibility Collaborative, of which Pickens County is one foundational pillar, kicked off in late April and will continue through 2023. We urge all community members to educate themselves on the full spectrum of possible threats to the free-flowing nature of the Crystal, some of which could be initiated directly by the federal government. Federal Wild and Scenic River designation is the only river protection with the teeth to fend off the possibility of a future federally decreed dam or trans-basin diversion project on the Crystal. Whether you support permanent protection of the Crystal River or not, the community conversation about its future is happening now. Now is the time to make your voice heard. Thanks for listening. Be careful out there this high water season. We may see flushing flows on an order not experienced in a generation. While sometimes inconvenient for us, and possibly destructive, they are necessary and cleansing for our rivers. A gift worthy of great appreciation from a distance.